Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, January 24th, 2019. Alright, so today we have a bit of shifting taking place. We have the moon going from Leo into Virgo today. So the first part of the day is still really good for cultivating themes around expressing ourselves, maybe having some fun, creative energy, things like this. But as the day unfolds, getting into more of the detail-oriented energy of Virgo, going into the weekend, making it really good for pragmatism, essentially striving towards improvement, fixing things, doing things perhaps in the routine, that sort of stuff. So with that shift, we also have Mercury slowly shifting into Capricorn. So to join up with the sun here, more energy geared around how we can take the long-term approach to things, the disciplined, patient perspective. And going into tomorrow, we do have a bit of fire energy. Mars is going to be trining up to Jupiter. And so as the day unfolds, maybe a bit of vigor, directness, assertiveness, confidence maybe. A lot of it towards maybe some of our ideals and possibilities that we felt this year. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. Again, we are using different signs from mainstream astrology. We're using the actual sky here. So if you are new to the channel, definitely check out the link down below for more information. All right, so the moon right in between constellations, about midday for most of us, again, depending on where you are in the world. If you are in the east, by the way, you do want to watch the previous day's video as well. That'll be very accurate for you. But for all intents and purposes, we will be coming from the Leo energy going into Virgo. So the first part of the day will likely be around, still as it has been the past couple days, of themes regarding our self-expression, cultivating our passions in life, maybe having some fun, playful energy, creative energy, these types of things likely the theme. Then as the day unfolds, getting into the pragmatic Virgo energy, earth sign, which has to do with essentially striving towards improvement and the refinement of things and of ourself. So great for focusing on the details of things, striving towards that improvement, creating a bit of structure, maybe with the routine. Those are great ways of working with the moon shifting into Virgo here. So no major aspects going exact today, which is actually kind of nice because we've had a lot of aspects taking place for about the past week. And so just a bit of a pause with maybe more of the stronger astrological energy, but still a lot going on this part of the week or here today in terms of some of this shifting. So we have the moon shifting sign. We also have Mercury shifting into Capricorn here to join up with the sun. So more energy going towards the disciplined focus of things. There's been a shift since earlier in the week towards the things that maybe do require a bit of patience in our life, or hard work, or working within our limitations of. And so this is a great way of focusing on the energy for about the next few weeks at least, as the sun and Mercury do pass through this very earthy, grounded constellation of Capricorn. And this is in the context of the fact that, you know, we are still in the heightened part of the lunar cycle. So it is still good to be moving some things forward, especially if you had any insights or things shifted in your life earlier in the week or last weekend during the lunar eclipse. We are sort of finalizing that eclipse lunar cycle now as we approach the next new moon. It's still heightened though, so great to be moving energy forward regarding whatever new has come into the mix. So along with this, in terms of the aspects, Mars is going to be trining up to Jupiter tomorrow. But this is a bit of a, very strong, it's a stronger energy than say like, the faster moving planets like Mercury and such, because they're slower moving, so we can feel it a little stronger collectively, and it tends to drag it out a bit and extend the influence of it. So in this case, Mars trining Jupiter going into tomorrow, we could feel maybe a bit inspired, maybe a bit motivated towards some things, possibly regarding some of these potentials that maybe we've opened up to this year or saw as possibilities. Now we have Mars, the planet of drive, ambition, determination, confidence to put into these things. So really good for this. Anything that does require a bit of that directness in our life to be put into some potentials or possibilities, really good way of working with this. Also, in just a bit of a general sense, Jupiter does rule adventurousness, so we could be adventurous going into tomorrow. Great for philosophy, learning higher wisdom, communicating these things like, our ideas, our ideals, things like this can be quite direct and assertive with as well. All right, so that's the strongest energy for the day. These minor lunar aspects, the strongest one will probably be the moon trining up to Pluto. So with this one, maybe just feeling a bit empowered today, which goes, along with this Mars trining up to Jupiter. A bit of this, bit of fire energy today, especially as the day unfolds. But again, in the context of starting to see how things can be structured. We have a lot of earth energy just in the backdrop with the moon in Virgo, or shifting into there, and the sun and Mercury in Capricorn. A lot of these constellations have to do with self-discipline, right? What requires self-discipline to develop our long-term plans, our long-term visions, and how can we structure that routine and strive towards improvement to help facilitate that process. All right, so everyone have an awesome day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.